I haven't had a lot of time to set this up. I'm not playing this game a lot right now, but I am trying to set it up so that way I can play it. I can just pop in, pop out whenever I want, instead of having to, you know, do the thing. But it does require a little bit of prep work, and I haven't had a ton of time to do that. So that's my Imperial Cutter, I believe, right there. It's a very pretty ship. Where's Sasaki's group? This is way further in the future than Night City. It is, Cub. It is. Look at my ship. That's my big ship right there. That's my big girl. She was my combat ship, but then apparently you can use her for... Also, that's the name of my carrier. Listen, I couldn't come up with a name, so here we are. And what else is popping? Perpetually, husbando, perpetually. Alright, speaking of big booties. But yeah, we're gonna change ships because I don't necessarily want to be on... Welcome to the Big Booty Harley. I don't necessarily want to be on that ship, so we'll switch over to my exobiology ship, which is the Mandalay. And this ship is ready to go. Carrier services. Can I... So I only just bought this. It's not. It doesn't have any extra fuel in it or anything, so I need to do that first of all. I also need to go to another system I want to go to. There are big booties in Naire. Yes, there are. Carrier management. Navigation. So I'm in host. No, so I'm in that one right there. I'm in the host system. It's where I always was. I've never not been in the host system my entire life. So that checks out. I believe it's 1 light year per tritium. I like you. Thank you for the raid. Y'all getting blasted for red with that. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, Spacey Aerosa. That game you sent me at the raid. I was out and about trying to get stuff ready for stream, but it looks very interesting. It looks very. Is it spooky? Is it creepy? It looks interesting. But there's a follow button. Go follow Iggy. Iggy_pop streams when he demo feels like it, when and as he can. He's the homie, so go follow Iggy, and thank you for the raid. I know it's no, but I'm gonna keep trying. Yeah, so we're gonna try and get out to those particular systems so I can farm. The tritium is the fuel that the fleet carriers have. The tank can hold 1,000 bits, but your carrier can hold up to like 25,000, I think. So we gotta head out there. Navigation, open galaxy map. If you've never seen Elite Dangerous, please let me introduce you to the map of Elite Dangerous. This is all actually things. These are places you can go everywhere. Sagittarius. It is... This is... I believe to date, players have discovered 0.2%, 0.02% of what's available in the game. This how the map page. What about here? What about here? Yes, so we're right here. This is where we're at. I'm trying to go to Beliatis, I believe. It is so good. I want to say nothing about it. Just try to, and it won't be offended if it's not your vibe. It feels like it's something I would play for myself. I'm not sure I would play it on stream, but it looked interesting. I got like 30 seconds, and it creeped me the fuck out. I was like, ooh, spooky. This Mass Effect map looks different. A little bit Raven, a little bit. It is weird. I like weird. I like weird. Weird is good. But yeah, so this isn't going to be like a thing I constantly do for sure. But in lieu of the Blas, Beliatis. So we want to jump down here. That is, how far away is that? Okay, so we're gonna jump in about 17 minutes. This is one thing I dislike about this so far, is that I wish I could hit the button. I'm ready to go. I have no friends in Elite Dangerous. Let me fly. What's going on, Mice and Clyde? Welcome on in. So, Lou, traversing space. Yeah. So, here's the thing. I am cheap. So I want to farm my own tritium before I head out, which it's gonna take a hot minute. But I've got my cutter set up for that. Brilliante sounds like a fictional name for IB for IBS. It does. It do. It's also that one boss from that one raid in Storm of the Alliance raid. Yeah, so we'll see what we can do with the Mandy here. This is my exobiology ship. I just built her to put it together. No hard points because I'm out here to scan plants, not fight fools. Got some heat sinks because there are times when I get a little too close to the sun and stuff happens. So a little bit of a shield booster because why not? Basics are there, though I did have a lot of engineered parts left over from my crate. So you can see my jump range at 67 light years because why not? Optional internals, got the guardian drive, got a fuel scoop for days apparently. It got me. I have a shield generator that isn't a prismatic shield. Do I even play this game? I do. They're just over at Jameson. Advanced docking computer because I'm a lazy bitch, not because I can't fly. Details. So yeah, so we're good to go here, I believe, on all the things. But yeah, I put a lot of time into this game, so I'm very familiar with the game in what I've done, but not the whole game. I couldn't into details to a lot of things. But I got a ship. I know how to fly her-ish, and we tend to get around and do things. I mostly did space trucking and stuff. And also, I'm still rocking the default UI because it be like that. But as you can see there, I am elite in trade and exploration. I'd like to get elite in exobiology as well. Let's disembark and go watch this. Hello, Ray. Have wings will fly. Have wings will crash into shit randomly.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
I'm neither elite nor dangerous. Shouldn't that dome reflect a large portion of the sunlight? It depends on which star we're at. I will say, please be gentle. The PS5 controller is being real fucky with this game. I'll be flying, and then out of somewhere, out of nowhere, I'll just be like, I'm on my side. I'm like, okay, I didn't tell you to do that, though. Also, here's the best part. Mira, Rosa, speaking of spooky, my fleet carrier, because I didn't add a lot of services, looks like a rundown 80s mall. Look, where'd all the stores go? Where are all the stores at? This is what's that one word for like liminal spaces? My fucking carrier is one of those. Oh, this is it. My Steam just took a shit. Yeah. The mall hasn't opened yet. No, this mall is never opening up. We got one store here. We have one place. That's why I can sell them. I sell them my little alien scans. We got the music for it too. Got that 80s corpo music? No, thank you. The mall was canceled when it was 80% complete. Yeah. But we're gonna jumpies. Oh, carry jump in 13 minutes. Phase 1 lockdown. So here's the thing. You're on a timer. Eventually, your timer, no one will be able to land on your carrier anymore, and they're fucked. This 2015. I didn't even play this in 2015 or shade. Last time I streamed this was about 2018, 2019. It's been. This is my carrier though. Look how long it is, Narche. Are you impressed? Let's go up top. So look, what game were you pulling for Mimi? That was the Persona game. I failed her. I got Mona for her, which she already had, by the way, on the 50-50. 2 minutes left, the ship's down. Yeah. 2 minutes to go. You best be on the ship. You know, Clyde, I'm of the general thinking that I'm not gonna find out how the timer is on the. As soon as I hit the button, I am staying right here. I am good. Hey, what's going on? Look, my pilot is also bald. Look at him, it's me. Me. I found out so, yeah. Not as long as the Lord of the Rings Uncut Edition. I'd like to see the uncut version of Lord of the Rings. All right, Raven. Speaking. Okay, Raven wants to do the uncut baguette. Here you go, Raven. This is my stuffed baguette. It's not a Cheeto, it's a baguette. All right, well, while we wait for my fucking carrier to take off, even though I'm ready to go, I'll give you a fact and a daily affirmation. So Clyde, I got that baguette. It was sent to me by Ray there in the chat because of Expedition 33. I actually got this baguette when the game came out back in May or June, I believe, and it still hasn't molded. It is solidified. This thing is calcified. It is. This is my weapon in case somebody breaks in. I'm gonna hit him with some dust. All right, I'll give it. And thank you for the balls, Iggy. There are nearly 7,000 languages spoken in the world today, and motherfuckers still can't understand. It's still just what? Yeah, no, look, this is the same baguette. This one was the original baguette, but unfortunately, it kind of had a couple of accidents, hence the duct tape. It's still there though. It's still fine. Look at it. Petrified baguette. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Reach for the stars because at the very least you'll air out your armpits. That's kind of rude. My armpits don't need airing out. They smell clean. But reach for the stars. Appropriate for this. I don't like that calendar was speaking ill of my hygiene. I am a clean bald man, much like my pilot down there. Alright, what's the timer like? Oh, in 10 minutes. Thanks, game. You can change the head of it. I'm a broke bitch, so I don't buy all the stuff for this. But you can get paint jobs for it. It's all cash. So here's my question. It said it was 17 minutes, right? How come only one little ball has been filled? Is this a new game? It is in Dark Smack. It's an old game and it feels like it. Oh, come on in. When the baguette finally breaks, you're going to hear the Dune soundtrack with the non-lexical vocalizations as it turns into sand. Yeah. Yeah. No, you're not wrong. I did name my fleet carrier the Big Booty Harley because it got a big booty, and Harley's my character 14. But once we get going out there, again, we'll just do some exobiology. It's going to involve me looking around for certain plants. We're going to land on some planets, and we're going to scan some plants and see what they got to do for us. Oh, I can go down here? Nice! I mean, it's my carrier. I paid the money for it. I should be able to. Hello, beautiful bald man. Holy shit, kind of does look like me from this angle, though. He ain't got my nose, though. He ain't got my nose or my shoulders. Or my glasses. How's it going, Dark Knight? Never gave the pits for free? Never. Make that money. Secure that... Okay, let's go downstairs. I don't think it's going to be very good from up here. But this is one of my biggest complaints about this carrier system is if I'm good to go, let me go. Can't speed it up. I'm a 40k fan. There's only one activity a xenobiologist should be carrying out. What's that? What is that? Did I just run the wrong way? I ran the wrong way, didn't I? I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry. I run this place, and you have to see me do that. Extermination? Wow. Persianos? No, we're just getting little samples. Little itty-bitty samples, and then... I don't know what humanity's doing. They're probably doing something stupid with them. Persianos? I mean... You gotta tell me twice. Let me up here. Here we go. There we go. I'm gonna fog up the glass with my breath. Sample this. There's so much there. I would need multiple scanners. Elite? Yeah, Coda. We're out here gonna try and... Apparently, so mining is still viable, I guess, but then you have to deal with the economy. And if capitalism has taught me anything, it fucking sucks. But apparently, exobiology is a very good means of accruing money. I did give 2 billion to Psyche's fleet carrier for her, not her fleet carrier, but the carrier for the squadron. So that should help pay for that fleet carrier for a few years, real time, because there are weekly maintenance fees. Hola, Lake. Holy shit, did I give it back to 2016? Lake, there was a big patch last week, and so I'm dipping back into it, but not as hard as I used to go. Like, not nowhere near as hard as I used to go for sure. So we're just gonna be out here doing it a little casually. But the thing is, right now, especially with the ODST crossover with Master Cheeks and Hell Divers, I don't have a lot of time to dedicate towards this, and I'm still feeling blah after beating Cyberpunk yesterday. It's not that I'm feeling blah, I'm feeling bad. It's just that there is a void in my heart for what Cyberpunk did as a game. Really loved that game. Really got immersed into it. Really enjoyed it. It spoke to me in a lot of different levels. You saw the Helldivers patch. Came out. Yeah, it's a new war bond. I'm not sure what it's like, but I'm apparently Smoosher's coming out of retirement to play some Helldivers, so that should be fun. We'll be in there tonight playing some shooty shoot. I know Zabes wanted to come along, so we'll probably grab Zabes, and then, I don't know, Beta or Franco. Whoever's enjoying it wants to come along. Though I think Franco has Metal Gear Solid, but I don't know. I can't speak for anybody. But yeah, so we're going to take off here, and so after that, this gives me like a palate cleanser almost. Because otherwise, I'm not going to get to set up anything, and I want to get up and set up and be ready to go in case we do things with Psyche's community or anything like that. Genuine question, how old is Elite Dangerous? I believe the series or just this particular game? Because the series goes back into the 1980s. This particular game, I believe 2015? 2015 or so. 2014, there you go. So 2014 is when, was that the early access Kickstarter founding deal started, or when the game actually first came out? Somebody plays games from 2014. Oh, somebody's getting fucked up over to the left. Damn, hey, you can't park there. You can't park there. Well, he's not parking anywhere now. Jesus. Apparently my fleet carrier is pretty sassy. Oh, gee, I don't even know what it blew up there. Depends if you count the betas. Betas do count, yes. Your ship aims like you do? Wow! What the fuck? Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. This game is gonna have to last another 10 years so it can see Star Citizen fail when it finally launches. I mean, they are kind of following in those steps a little bit. There's a current ship coming right now, the Cutter Panther, I don't know what the fuck it's called. But it's pay only right now with real life cash, and then you'll get it in game sometime in October. I think it's what Psyche said. So I have said, you know what? I have a ship worth 1 billion credits or so in the storage, so I'll just use that instead. 3 months paid early access. Yeah, and like Psyche was saying, I'm not mad at them for making money, but you know, we play with Final Fantasy 14 that has a MOG station, but they usually are pretty good about that in that they'll send you, all right, here goes all this sweet ass glamour on the store. It costs money. But hey, there's also all this other sweet ass glamour in the game itself. Here it's sit your asses down and wait months until you can get it in game. All right. Bring back physical media also. That would be nice. I am a collector of physical media, and obviously, Rosa, your connection is fantastic. What do you mean I've been escorted? Who fucking escorted me? I own this fleet carrier. Who escorted me? Who escorts the owner? Where are you? Holmes, get your hands off of me. Heckin' Foghorn, yeah. Bless you, thank you. That was in fact me. Let's get you back to your seat, Grandpa. Yeah. Hey, can I? Won't let me? No, let me get. Granted, it's because I'm the commander, because it's my thing. But I want to stand there and watch. I don't want to drive, toot. Or I'll give you the toot toot. If I can find my tutor. Where's my tutor at? All right, who snatched it? Cashew. Have you been tooting? We're going. And this thing does hold up to 16 ships, is it? I think it's like 16 ships. So the way it plays is if you're in the same player group as the homies, you get to, they can actually hop on board and they will go with you. So let's say Franco, Iggy, and Rosa played the game. What's going on, Emma? They could park their ships here and save their fuel, and I will fly them wherever I can fly them to on the SS Big Booty Harley. No, I mean, hypothetical, Franco. Hypothetical. Just how the systems work. You think I play? No, it's a hypothetical. I looked at the last two names in the chat. You think I can park? You don't have to park. There's an auto park, auto assist. You slow down to 0 and you leave at 0's rest. Yeah. And then you just, it auto parks you for you. Though I will say, I did post a picture of how the game can park your ship sometimes. It's just not to the PS5. Yeah, ammo. I mean, that sucks. They did discontinue support for the PS5 and all consoles, I believe. So, which, I mean, I get it. They're a business. They have to, you know, look out for themselves. Audio. Let me shut up. Let me know if the game's too quiet, by the way. I can turn it up. Again, I haven't streamed this game in like 7 years, so I have no idea how it sounds to you guys. Honks incoming. Who are you honking to get out the way? I think it's the honk of best watch yourselves, bitches, out in the back. It's telling me to get ready. Why is there lightning in this space hole? So study biological logistics? Yes, Baron. That's the one. What's going on, Laura? Can I get up now? Yay! We're free. Let me out! Oh, this way. Like good grief, the stuff I bought for like 300 600 store currency, around $2, now is 10K. Yeah, I did notice that the prices are pretty damn high, but Sander. Are you okay? Yeah, they're fine. I have no idea who those people are. I might have just kidnapped them from that one system and jumped 200 light years over here. I haven't even looked at the Arc, Sander. I don't even know what it costs. I don't even know what the charges are for that. I know that I can't afford shit though with my 3 grand. It's anything like Battlefleet Gothic, ramming speed. My thing is indestructible, I believe. We can't really be attacked, but there goes my ship. That goes the Mandalay. That's my Mandy. Hi, Mandy. I guess step 1 is so again, here's the let's get on the ship. I did not want to point at somebody. I wanted to show you the map. Alright, no, wrong button. So this is the map. If I pop outside, this is what we're gonna see. This is apparently 4, 5. Okay. Have I been here before? Either I have, or I mean, it's been mapped by somebody already. How come that one's glowing orange? I'm new here, so I don't understand why it would glow orange. Does that mean... I don't know what that means. Does that mean no one has set foot on it yet? But I need to. So there's a website that allows you to sort of chart a course for exobiology. So we're going to be following that. You essentially punch in what system you're in, and then from there you set some parameters, and it's like, here goes a list. Go there, bitch. Go make money. Blah 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 blah. Oh no. I need to know where I'm at, Google. Is Google losing his shit? My PC might be my PC might be No, Google searches for me apparently. Discord works. But my Firefox is not what I would say okay. I can't see chat. Mimi, is chat okay? Mimi's singing to herself, so she can't even hear me. What are you doing? All right, I'm going to have to close it down. Firefox, are you okay? Alright, well, I mean, it's shut down. Okay, well, this is over back to me. This is over back to me. Orange means it is selected in the UI. Oh, that's weird. Okay, thank you. Golden orange means that it's full of tang. Oh, I love me some tang, Neobody. Hola, Ali. How Cyberpunk 2077 update looks weird? It does. We're in space now. We're in space. But I have a weapon chat. Wow. Right. Anyways, I'm in. What's the system called? Beliatus. You haven't had tang like 37 years? Same. I haven't had since I was single digits year old. Alright, I see Wolfie trying to start a riot while I'm over here. Unable to see chat. How dare you? Most paint jobs were tripled, while stuff like ship kits only got like a 20% increase. Okay, that's really weird though. I mean, you know, they're trying to make more money off of this. Where are we? Alright. Ah, flashbang! Alright, so we're in Beliatus. That's where we're starting. Range, I have a jump range of about 67. We'll set that at 63 though, that's what my safe jump range is. Destination system doesn't really matter. Radius, 35 light years. Sure, calculate. Huh, there's not that many. Okay, there's Popolo, La Haua, and okay, I mean that's fine. We can work with that. Popolo A5. That's where we're going. I think I paid for ARCs once. The rest I got for free. I paid for it once as well. Because I wanted some paint jobs. Popolo. 31 light years away. That's easy enough. Let's make sure that is Popolo A5. Alright, let's go. Let's make some. Let's find some little already. That's pretty zoom in. Let's get out. This is a clouds mission, right? Sure. Yes, actually, there might be space clouds where we're going.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Departure confirmed.
And let me know if it's too loud or whatever. The ship audio is different from obviously being stuck inside a fleet carrier.
Scan detected.
Why are you scanning me? It's literally my own fleet carrier and ship. Fuck off.
Shift
And you're
drive
clear.
charging.
Best of luck, Commander.
There's not Metal Gear or Indie. Probably can start Indie tomorrow, Wolfie. Again, I've heard a lot of good things about audio. Seems okay. Okay, good. Thank you. We'll probably start the new Indiana Jones game tomorrow because apparently it's much better than I thought it was.
2, 1, engage.
All right, let's fly out here. See what do. We're looking for planet A5.
Fuel scoping.
You're playing Metal Gear finally? No, the new Indiana
Fuel
Jones game.
scoping complete.
The new Indiana Jones game, like, I'm not partaking in Metal Gear. It would feel weird to also just jump in there out of nowhere. These are all unexplored, okay. Well, I mean, I guess I should give them the old honk. I heard a lot of fun things about the... Yeah, I heard the indie game is really, really good. Like, I hear that it's, like, exceptional, so... Alright, where are we going? We're going over that direction. 1,000, it's not too far off. We may as well go ahead and scan everything though while we're here. How do I scan? Is it this button? No. Analysis mode. That's not it. I'll eventually figure out how to get to that before. Will I remember how to get how to scan stuff before I get to the planet? Let's get to the planet first. But yeah, I heard it's very good. So we'll start that tomorrow. I'm trying to, like, the thing is, I'm trying to, in my head, figure out what kind of playthroughs I can do before Final Fantasy Tactics, which is going to be day 1. Hit the honk button. I'll do it again just for you, buddy. There you go. Listen, you tell me to honk, I honk. But I'm trying to put myself in a position that I'm not actively engaged in something huge before Tactics, because once Tactics drops, no, September's going to be expensive. Between that, Chronos, Metal Gear, and then October doesn't Silent Hill F. We got a lot of games. So we'll see. I don't know how long the Indiana game is. Cheap as fuck for you. Must be nice. So we'll see. It's not a long game. Okay. Look, if I can get a couple weeks out of it, I'll be fine. 40 hours. Okay, I could do it. I could do it with 40 hours. 40 hours sounds good. Similar to one of the Uncharted or Tomb Raider games. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. Or 20 BL titles to catch up on. Allie, you know what's going to happen on Tuesday? We're going to get the new planet. You know what you can do while you craft? Catch up to your BL titles to read on. As the king of BL, you got to get caught up. You have to get there. 40 hours for normal players, 40 weeks for solo. Wow. It's not this. I mean, I would assume it's this Tuesday or next Tuesday, Wolfie, but I'm hoping for this Tuesday for the planet. Give me crafty planet. Alright, we shoot a thing there. We shoot a thing to scan the back. We have 2 probe. Ooh, okay, only 2. I'm gonna dock myself. Moon stuff is happening around my birthday, so I'm gonna be on the moon for a birthday. Nice!
Surface scan by 50%.
Well, that's good, Allie. Hopefully it'll be enjoyable and lots of planets, lots of stuff
Surface
to...
scan complete.
to get out there and do. All right, but that's not this type of scanning I'm trying to do. First of all, okay. What kind of? So it's bacterium and stratum, and we can get tube views, tussocs. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 types. Okay, we have 4. We'll start with the stratums, because I know what those look like. Not this coming Tuesday because there has not been a maintenance notification yet. Yeah, at this point I'm just hoping for it, but it doesn't seem very promising for this Tuesday. I assume it's next Tuesday. Let me have this, Wolfie. Stop trying to take it away from me. I'm hoping it is, since my new set ain't ready yet. Gotcha. I mean, that's fair. I'm hoping it's the week after. Wow! We'll see how it goes, though, but I'm looking forward to it. Also, I don't want to be on the dark side of this planet, because on dark sides of these planets is dark as... I'm assuming the sun's behind me. Or one of the suns, at least. Let's go land on the planet. See what we got on here. Okay, but why am I crawling? We'll aim for the... Here. Also, I thank you for this. You're welcome. Let's sit down a little bit, just because I know where I want to land. I just came at a really bad angle. Alright, fuck it, we ball. We're going over here.
Orbital flight engaged.
That's not a dangerous angle at all. Alright, that's fine. We'll aim for right there. Oh, look at that line freaking the fuck out on the left. It's like, son, pull up. Pull up. No. If the king of BL does anything, it's not pulling up or out. Never mind. Let's speed it up. Huh? Don't worry about it, Franco. So what's the command for this? No. That no. That no. That no. Oh, my heat sink. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, we can see here. That's fine.
Heat sink deployed.
There's a planet. Let's get to it. Somewhere down there are 4 lives. So here's how the system works. You need to find 3 samples of the same organism in a row. In order to get credit for it.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, there's some right there. Take it away, Sally. Park her up. Surely the NPC won't fuck it up, right? Alright, NPC, let's see. I read something like that on AO3. Uh-huh. Alright, this is the computer trying to park me up. Look, listen, there's perfectly flat ground to your left. They just fucking bounce? Howdy, Space Cadet. What's going on, Space Cowboy? How's it going, Smooshy? Nailed it. Nailed it. Alright, we're gonna take a little toy car out. NPC demands textured landing. Apparently, fucking hot, I imagine.
Low gravity warning.
Okay. Oh, wait, is that it right there? Is it like literally right there? No, that's something else. Or is it? Ribbed landing, if you only the best kind of landing. Thank you, shields. It wasn't even anything. Fucking. Okay, well. Don't worry about it. Is this Mass Effect 3? Kind of feels like it, doesn't it? Look at that. Look at the views, though. I was saying, wow, what the hell's glowing so green? That's just my ship. I'm just such a dumb bitch. Oh my god. Is it ribbed for his pleasure, Rosa? You know? Certainly for the ship's pleasure. I'm sure the planet minds. Oh, that looks icy over there. Fuck that. So those, see those little bits over there? That's what we want to get to. Those white bits straight ahead of me. How's it going, Zamri? Okay, let's get out of our little car and scan this. So you'll see it here once I do this in the UI element. All right, sample it. All right, so that's the Strata Tectonicas. Lime. Ooh, does it taste like lime? Listen, put in the pepino water. Now you might be like, but Solu, it's so easy. You can just scan the one next to it. You would think so, right? But no, this is FDev. If it glows blue, it's too close. You gotta find one that isn't too close. Lime flavored, lime flavored. Love me some citrus. We're not gonna get scurvy out here. But Solu, surely that one up ahead will be close enough. But blue, yeah, it's not exactly the right color that we need though. That's gonna be also blue, by the way. But my little scanner chain is too far away. Blue. All right, let's get back in the car. We must find the planet where Baja Blast grows in. Are we gonna go and milk us some Baja Blast? I'm on board. Let's go. I have the ship. I have the fleet carrier for it. We must find this ship. Let's get Baja Blasted. Yeah, if this game, look, you can complain about the depth of content or lack therein, but the visuals and the audio for this game, insanity. It's one of the most beautiful games, and the fact that it's 10 years old. Okay, how else do you get the Baja Blast? I'm assuming it's not just, you know, flying everywhere. Space. I would assume that to procure it, one must use the methods, or otherwise you get blasted by the Baja. Let's go over here. Hey Smoosher, they're announcing FanFest this week. Are you ready? Are you excited? Are you ready? What if it's in Vancouver? Would you go? You're saying Las Vegas in July? I'm assuming it's still going to be in Vegas for sure, beta. It's in Dallas? More like it's in Dalna. No, never mind. I'm going to shut up. Yes? Okay. You know, it's been almost a decade since we saw each other. You were but a wee child when we first met, right? And now you are a man. Two out of three, same one. So here's the thing. If you accidentally scan a different thing, you lose credit for the last one. So essentially, don't fuck it up. Yeah, like a little SRV. Look at it, it's red with little red lights. You gotta find another one. Your metabolism trade you like 2 years ago. Look at some metabolism. It happens when you get old. And the older you get, you gotta keep up with it. You gotta exercise. You made a man out of. I don't expect the FanFest announcement for the 14-hour stream, but I don't think that's been scheduled. No, not yet. I looked at the Lodestone, but they haven't said anything about it yet, and it's kind of surprising because he said it was going to be this week that they're going to announce FanFest. So maybe it's just going to be a very late announcement. It's going to be this Friday or something. I believe Sandra was saying it might happen when the event goes live tonight. So, PAX West. When does PAX West start? Ooh, you're right. PAX West is this week, isn't it?
Caliente.
Oh hell, are we playing Elite Dangerous?
We are, Haystack. We are. We're up in here. Got my fleet carrier out here. I'm doing some exobiology. I got my Mandalay that I didn't park myself because I'm lazy. But wait, do you partake, Haystack? Do you enjoy the dangers of elites? Well, welcome back, man. Thank you very much for the 33 months. Let me know what you want to vote for our cooking stream. Our cooking stream is this Monday. It is still the mighty patats towering over the poor and cowering corn. All right, here goes another lime flavored one. All we have is an announcement planned to go live in 8 hours on YouTube. Haven't been on in a while, but yes. How are you liking the Mandalay? I like it a lot. I traded in my crate full on Haystack. I haven't played this game in 4 years. So I was like, you know what? I love the crate. It was fantastic, but let's try something new. Especially when I saw the numbers, the raw numbers on this ship being as bonkers as they are. So I was like, okay, let's give it a go. So I stripped down my crate, removed all the engineered parts, slapped them onto this Mandalay. It drives very well. Potatoes and speen, potatoes and speen. It drives very well. I enjoy it greatly. And so far, as an exobiology ship, it's been serving me pretty good. Not mad at all. All right, let's get those popotos going. Potatoes at 86 votes. I already had the theme for October, by the way. It's going to be a 3-way in October. It shouldn't be a surprise because it's what I do every single October. I shot a monkey in a tree and he fell and hit every single branch on the way down. Yep. And let's get that spin out the way for you. Thank you again, Haystack. Welcome back. Hopefully you and Jay are doing well. And again, Haystack, that salsa presentation in those bottles, I don't have the patience to bottle them up myself like that, but it looked very well done. 3-way, something AO3. Putting the 3 in AO3. It's probably going to be, first of all, pumpkin spice, because I fucking love pumpkin spice. So the pumpkin spice is going to be on the menu. Versus fall foods versus spooky. Spooky, only the spookiest of dishes. So we'll see what we get. My ship's way over there, son of a bitch. Okay, let's send it away.
Ship dismissed.
Bye. I have such a good spooky food. Okay. Jesus, why is my computer flying my ship like that? Okay, well, whatever. That's fine. So there are 4 life forms on this planet. We gotta go find the other 3. It's a recipe. Please do. I mean, send me a recipe just because, you know, recipes. I love recipes. Beta must be the AI. It's cannolis. It's not cannolis. How dare you, Wolfie? I asked that you ban Varsity forever because he does not like fall-related things, especially pumpkin spice. You know, I've known this about Varsity, Zemri, and it speaks to how much I like Varsity that I am willing to not perma-ban him for life, from my life. For she absolutely loves charcuterie, Rosa. Absolutely. But it's mira, Zemri, just because I'm not going to do it doesn't mean it's out of the it's out of the cards, okay? Varsity is just one shit-talking comment about my pumpkin spice away from a permaban. Listen, I love me some pumpkin spice anything. Ala kailasa. We're looking for other little... Oh, wait, I'm scanning something over there. What is it? Wait, oh, did I just run it over? Shit. My bad. Man, this is like Mass Effect. I'm running over a little bacteria dude. Hi, streamer. Are you in live? Congrats, Fraggle. You're the first person to ask me that. Yes, I'm sure. I'm over in open play. Come on over. Just like any vehicle game we've played, literally all we need is a mountain smooshy for us to drive off of. She looks like Vold to you. It's getting there. Alright, we have Bacterium Arasus. It is kind of sus. Green organic. Alright, well we need to find 2 more samples of that somewhere. Actually, there's some over there. I wonder if it's just the bacterium will be closer. And then we flip and Beta fucking dies, as is tradition. Ah, it's blue. Okay. Well, sucks to be me, I guess. It's blue over there as well. I drove right past that. What about that over there? Open? I got the meme. No, it's okay, Frag. I knew what you meant. That's what matters. That's where the meme lives. Where we understand the meme. Ah, okay. Well, that's blue. Okay, well, let's go over here. But yeah, look, listen, if you're into screenshots and love space, this game will fill your heart with everything that you need. Some of the planets that I have seen are just absolutely incredible. Ghost shape cookies, yeah, it would be along those lines, Raven, except here's the twist for me. Because I'm very good of making this ESL, what the fuck? I'm very good at making food, but presentation I don't really care about. You will get a lump of some of the best mashed potatoes you will ever have in your fucking life, but it'll look like a lump. Have a scoop of my potatoes. But I do try, and so we tend to have a little bit of fun with me trying to literally make anything look spooky, which is usually just me dying like green dye or something dumb. I still am waiting for them to release an exploration update. Yeah, it'd be nice. Alright, what about this one right here? Wait, can I use my little scanny scanner from here to do it? No. Pretty Star Citizen, that thing is a screenshot generator. No, I watched April play it once, and I went into a beta that she was in because I think she was into it pretty hardcore at one point. It's still blue, son of a bitch. But no, Kailasa. If it ever achieves a better point, let's see. Welcome back, and thank you, Calmeister. See, Exobio is your favorite game. Loop, tons of credits. Yeah, so that's what I was looking for. I was looking for a means of recovering the how much? 7 billion I spent since I got back. So you know, I was gonna grab a survey. It's a plugin and it's really awesome. Okay, I'll look into it. Here's the biggest issue I'm having. The biggest issue I'm having is because I haven't played in about 4 years. I don't know about like third-party sites and what's being used these days for stuff along those lines. The next exobio expedition soon. Are you gonna go very far? 2019 was the last time, excluding the half-assed Odyssey exploration stuff. Yeah. No, so wait, so it's been longer than if Odyssey was 2019, then I haven't played this game since 2020. Gotta go find first discovery planets and first footfall bonuses. Yes. Yeah, I mean that's the trick, right? You gotta get out of the bubble in order to even remotely stand a chance. Well, not remotely stand a chance, but to increase your odds of getting that first footfall. Odyssey was 2021. Okay, gotcha. All right, so it's been 4 years essentially because I quit shortly after Odyssey. Very shortly after Odyssey. Do you have a carry? Yeah, I just got one, which is why I'm broke as I am. I did start off with 8.6 billion in credits, and now I'm down to 1 billion. So technically not overly broke, but obviously not exactly where I used to be. But yeah, I just brought my carrier a couple days ago, and then I brought it here to Beliatis, and we'll see what we can do with it. There's just some cool third-party tools. I quit shortly after Odyssey and got back into it back in December. Yeah, I got back into the Vanguard patch, and a broadcaster friend who used to be part of the FDev program, creator program, and all that. she peeked her head back into it. And I was like, okay, let's go look. And I don't feel like I'm gonna go as hard as I did back then. But it's interesting to at least hop back in here and see what do with the game that I pretty put a lot of time into. Make sure to stash some cash on the carrier for I have 300 or 400 million in the carrier itself for the weekly upkeep. That way I don't get repossessed. I have the patience to go into the black far enough that I can't see stars, but I'm not patient enough for exobiology. Yeah, I mean, this is the crux of it, right? You're in here looking for a little plant. Obviously, you can get back on the ship itself and look around, but I did find some patches of that bacterium, so there should be more around here. Vanguard's cool. I'm hoping we get some capitals. I mean, it would be nice to get some bigger ships. I'm just looking. I'm excited enough about the new one that's already out for cash. No, that's the lime flavored one. And also great streaming con. Look, listen, we're out here vibing in space. You're not bound to have a lot of me moments though, because I've gotten a little bit better at driving. Go get the plugin, and there are some better highbrow things to think about. Certain species, like certain altitudes and environments. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I'll look into it after stream. I don't tend to stop mid-broadcast so that I can... Streamer content? Listen, we're out here going into a fucking... I think I have to go back this way. I think I'm going to find much down there. And if I go down there, I'm going to have to go down there on my ship, because I'd rather not flip. But I'll certainly keep it in mind. Because that's one of the things that I've struggled with returning to the game after all these years, is that like a lot of the stuff that I used to use, like EDDB, are fucking gone, right? EDDB isn't a thing anymore, so I've had to look for other resources and means of traversing this massive fucking game. EDDB, yeah, no, that pour one out for EDDB, because damn. There's some similar better ones. I found one in particular that was pretty dope. And seemed to serve a similar... Where even am I? Do the flip? I'm about to Kailasa unwillingly. There you go. I'll do a little jump. Wrong button. Wrong button. That's my handbrake. There we go. Listen, I just want my little bacterium. I need 2 more bacterium. How am I on fuel? Okay, we're okay on fuel. We got plenty of time to get on. But I also, look, listen, I do get that Elite isn't everyone's vibe, because we normally play big story-based games or something that has a little more action. I'm out here driving like a dingus. Mimi and I are a team spooky food, absolutely. But that'll be the vote for next month's cooking stream. I think that's where we initially dropped in, because that's where all the lime is. Okay, well, this is at least flatter ground. I like a chill space trucker simulator. Yeah, and this game does have that. That's how I made my first billion. Was space trucking in a Type 7. Some games are story or exposition-based games. This is certainly a community-based game. Yeah, no, absolutely. It does have a very strong community for it, that's for sure. There was one right there. Is this the first one that I went to and I only just looked back around to it? No, that's a single one. Okay. Are the fuel rats still around? I believe they are. Nice. I think they still are, Raven. I would assume so. Again, this game has been completely off my radar for years, so the fact that 2 out of 3, nice. I didn't mess that up. But I don't think the fuel rats are gonna come out here to rescue my stupid ass SRV. I can synthesize more. I got plenty of materials. All right, so let's go this way, I guess. They're around still, but the fuel limpets are bugged since Vanguard's. Not sure if it got fixed. I don't think it has yet. So there was one patch a couple of days later. But then after that, it was like, I'm still waiting for ED. I forget what's called, the HUD recoloring thing. Cause look, listen. This orange ain't it. I need my hot pink and lime green HUD back, please. Listen. It's done by the community at no cost to the broader community. So patience. It's like that one dude that kept yelling at people for ACT. Why doesn't ACT work? I need ACT now. It's like, no, shut up. Do you know how difficult it is to find and correct and apply to a whole ass new patch? About to protect red orange for life? No, I need. Listen. If you live with the orange, I'd love that for you. It's my parse and I want it now. God damn it, Norshea, I heard it in that voice. It's my patch and I want it now. No. Sorry, parse. How else am I supposed to know your negative parsing? Oh, you know, Smooshy. You know. Parry it. Norshea sent me the voice line Mael saying that. I just have. Oh, what's this? Is it anything? I don't think it is. No, my little tool didn't blip. Listen, but this is what Haystack, I'm assuming what Haystack means in regards to not having the patience for this is having to fly around to find the bits, because sometimes they're easy enough, they're clumped together. Sometimes they're not. Alright, I'm done. I need my ship here.
Ship recalled.
Thank you, Celeste, I love you. I have it in 4 tones. I do have it in 4 tones. But yeah, so in space, where's my ship at? Oh, I sit over there, isn't it? Alright, there she is. Let's see her land. But the goal is, and to your point, Maester, I eventually am going to go out there for a deeper exobiology run, just to have it via the fleet carrier. Take the fleet carrier out there, park it, get out on my Mandy, look around, explore, do the nearby systems, come back to the fleet carrier, jump again, go somewhere else, and find stuff in that regard, in that manner. And I have the exobiology NPCs on my air carrier, so I can just sell it there and not have to worry about losing anything. Because if you die, you do lose whatever you didn't turn in. Or at least it used to work that way. I'm sorry, Lime. I don't mean to run you over. I know you got a couple billion years to go. My bad. Don't worry. The pressure from my SRV will just add to your evolution. It'll be fine. Alright, here we go. Can I? Oh. Nailed it. I said medic versus slow breathing. You're a saint. Tire tracks build character. You lose all exploration exo bio data, but they made it impossible to lose combat bounties. Why did... Alright, let's go out and look around for... I'm going the opposite direction of where I was going, aren't I? We were going towards the sun. Okay. I did want to park, but the autopilot took over. The Dom is out and about in space, huh? Never thought I'd see the day. I streamed this a few times before in the past, though. That just happened to be like 6-7 years ago. It's been that long. I'm pretty sure I already got that one, but you know, I can't pass it up, so let's see what do. There it is. Oh, it's green, nice! That'll be our third one. You rarely die and respawn in that gameplay loop. I mean, sure, but you know, it doesn't have to be that mega realistic. They could ease up on it. All right, we got our lime, we got our green. I see in Space Fun, I've been jonesing for more Space Fun yourself. Yeah, obviously Snoopy's been live with this. And a couple of other broadcasters that I watch have been live with this. And Psyche has been back into it. And so we got our squadron fleet carrier. And I helped fund the stuff for it afterwards. So it's just neat to get back out here. Just double standards from them, like usual, with exploration, because for some reason you can't store data on your PC on your ship. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I think I have to go up into space and then try... You know, actually... What if there's more over here, though? I don't know if I'm in the right part of the planet for the other two kinds of life forms that are here. As you can see in the top right corner, there's 4 biological signals. My problem is that I don't know what they look like, so I don't even know what I'm looking for. Wait, there's some bits right there. What are those? Those are little dudes right there to the bottom right of the console. Well, top right of the console. Top left. That has to be one of them. But yeah, this kind of content is... I find it... This is what I guess what I want right now. Is just a game where you can just chill and exist. Obviously, I'm going to be mining a lot because I'm going to be mining my tritium. Because I'm a cheap bitch and I know they can buy it faster and just, you know, where you make your money, you know, mining platinum or low temperature diamonds or whatever is mined these days for currency making. But I have a Imperial cutter. I've got the space and the means for it. And I'm in no rush necessarily to get out there. So I figure it'll be a few hours to laser mine enough tritium. But that's part of the process of just having something to delve into that I don't need to be here for 8 hours grinding. I think nobody minds these days for money. Yeah, I feel like they really learned their lesson when they completely fucked the entire game's economy with mining back in the day. So I played this in the beta release. It was really unpolished. I went to land at a spaceport and clipped the port and my wing with your wing, and it just blursted me down. Yeah. Unfortunately, beta, that do be... Yeah, wait, so are both of them here? I think they're both here. Alright, let's get the sample. Tessock serrati, green organic discovered. Alright, so we need more of these little dudes. Obviously those bigger dudes over there are a whole other thing. You need to find some that are green. Oh, we found a whole ass field of them. There's always some economy ruining thing going on. Exobiology, is it at the moment? Yes, I understand it. Exobiology is... I did like some minor experimentation yesterday, and I think I managed like 100 mil just from an hour's work, just dicking around, going to planets where this Expressway to Exo Mastery told me to go. Oh, are those green? Those are green over there. There we go. Nobody talks about getting blursted anymore. But what if Beta gets blursted on the weekend, every weekend? I think nobody minds it with all the talk of several hundred million an hour in CG. I wonder how much, what the level of effort is for that. There's but yeah, I mean, the game's come a long way, Beta. Obviously, if you still clip the mail slot when you're trying to get in or out, you'll bounce around a little bit, but I don't think you'll get necessarily blursted then and there. Why is that thing purple? It's purple because I think it would interfere. Look at those tubes, though, man. It's nice tubes. But the game has come a very, very long way. Because I remember watching Psyche stream it way back when, obviously, a decade ago. And tubular, totally. It was nice starting the game with the last community goal. I didn't expect I'd go new to one build that quickly. Yeah, I know, I bet. I mean, and again, ultimately, at the end of the day, the money doesn't mean all that much in this game. Obviously, it's a bottleneck for ship. Oh, there's no more little plant guys over here. Yes, Mimi. When is Twitch telling me to change, can name an Asp Explorer? Because there are drops on for Elite Dangerous right now. Congratulations. You're all getting drops, I think. I think it's still going on, right? Let FC with goods, jump FC near target systems, spend time unloading it, earn 3 billion. Jeez. Heck, there's wind on this planet. Look at this little guy. There's wind here. Alright, so we got the test lock. Drops goes on until September 16th. There you go. I mean, if you're playing Elite Dangerous, you're pretty familiar that drops are going to be on. But I guess I should put it on there. Listen. I was throwing softball so you could say something. Oh, thanks, Cowie. Alright, please look at my tubes. Also, it just occurred to me, I meant to answer Iggy who asked something about No Man's Sky. I haven't played No Man's Sky in even longer. Because that game bugged it to shit and just ruined my entire day. But as I understand it, it's in an exceptional state right now. Well, Zabes, how many frames is that? 30? You know, Zabes, you don't need more than 30 frames. Oh, so supportive she is. Are you No Man's Sky? Well done. This guy's pretty great right now. If you want a super chill fly around space game, yeah. If this were Psyche's Master Pass series, I should be able to get those over there though. But yeah, Kalas, I didn't know you partook in this. I do have my own private group as well. That only has like 9 people in it. But I haven't logged into that in a very long time. Oh, it's still too far, too close? Really? Okay, well, at least I don't know what I'm looking for. Alright, let's go back to the ship. I need my SRB for this. Apparently my commander's out of shape. She out here breathing heavily. Okay, we can walk. Oh, but that's interesting. Maybe during the next CG, I'll partake. Again, not that I need the money, but it would be nice to at least have the cash there to pay for my fleet carrier in case, you know, in case I gotta drop off. You never know. There might be different reasons for not being able to play, so it would be nice to have the funds in there to keep it secured, because again, it does charge depending on how many facilities you have on your fleet carrier. If you have an excessive amount, then they tend to charge you more. I know one of the issues I had initially was, I think my fleet carrier initially, the first time I had when I sold it back, by the way, was charging me about 30 mil a week. So that kind of sucked for me. Alright, let's go look for more tubes. If I were alien tubes, where would I be? And also, my new Xbox controller is coming on Thursday, so that'll make my experience better. I am on a PS5 controller, by the way. I am PS5 keyboard controller player. Until that host arrives. Thank you, Bomage. I've been debating on selling your fleet carrier back. Yeah, I mean, I did it just because I was really put out with Odyssey. I was done with the game. I'd already put in 2,000 hours in about, I don't know, 3 years time. And so I was like, okay. So I bought the fleet carrier. It was great, but then it was like, okay, but I'm not using this for literally anything. So I chucked it because it was just eating money. But now that I've come back and I'm playing the game a bit differently, I'm like, okay, even if it eats away, again, I think my bill right now is about 8 million a week for my fleet carrier. 52 weeks a year, you can do the math. With 300 million in there, it'll be okay. And if I put $1 billion in there, then if I take a year off and I don't come back until 2026 or whatever, then that's fine. But it do be chomping away at the funds. Hello, Planchan. $416 million? Really? That's not too bad. Well, I bought it to move to Colonia. Then I decided to come back after a year. That must have been a hell of a trip, though. How long did it take you actually to get out to Colonia on the fleet carrier? It had to be a fair bit of time considering the 20-minute jump wait time and all that. Alright, let's get up top. I will say, full disclosure, I am a bubble princess. I've never left a bubble. I'm comfortable here and I'm okay with that. Oh Jesus! Alright, so the Manny's got some acceleration on her. I think a week or two, assuming regular play. Gotcha. Also, I haven't forgotten, by the way, that one time, like 5 years ago, when I was streaming this, like the last time I streamed this, and Zabes interdicted me and pulled me out of my... I just sat there vibing. I was like, who the fuck is pulling me out of space? It was Zabes. As farthest out you have been is 2K light years. Really? For the thingy? For the FSC? Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Now I'm always looking over my shoulder in case Zabes is there. To be fair, memes. There we go. That's number 3. So we'll be done with this planet now. And then we can go back out, and then we'll hop out to the next system and rinse repeat. Again, it's not exactly, you know, the... Wow, Smoocher's now playing Tom Clancy's The Division 2. It's a type of play style, and I do enjoy the chill mode of this. The furthest out I've been was whatever was needed to unlock that one engineer. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I guess I did travel out there for the Guardian booster. Look, listen, Guardian boosters are dope, and I love them. Need an extra 10 light year jump range added to your ship? Let's go. So I've enjoyed it very much so in that regard. But that's the farthest I've been out. I haven't really been further than that. Mostly because I just don't know where to go. Alright, what's our next planet? Let's see, the next planet is Lahawa A7. Nope, spelled that wrong. There, we're gonna go to this one, and then we're gonna go to 7A. 36 light years away, that's not too bad. That's easy enough to do. Alright, let's get up in space. Your travel planning services are always available. No! I appreciate the offer, Sander.
Cannot comply.
Oh, wrong button.
Landing gear retracted.
Leaving space, baby. Wrong button.
Frame shift drive charging. Ready to engage.
So engage. Oh, I'm off the mark. Oops.
4, 3,
My bad.
2, 1. Engage.
This is Celeste Fraggle, and I love Celeste. She's on everything for me. I tried SCO2. No, what's SCO2? Dova, there's a website called Expressway to Exo Mastery, and that's what I'm using. You essentially punch in where you are, where you want to go, and some other parameters.
Complete.
And Super Cruise. Oh no, God, no! I'm too much of a weenie, Kailasa. I am a big old wiener. I watched Psyche do it, and nah. Alright, we're going for 7A. 7AA. Alright, we're going over here. Eldrick Claymore. You know, I've never had first footfall on anything. Right, where are we at? 7AA. That's where we came in right there. Alright, 7A is just off wherever the fuck it wants to go, apparently. Is it over here? You'd think I would remember what my scanner thingy means. But alas, I do not. I'm still a bit rusty. Let's hit the nitro just long enough to engage. Yeah, I think I would mess it up if I'm being honest. Seriously, did I even, wait, did I mark it? Or did I just... I didn't even mark it, that's why it's not, oh wait, bitch. Where's the planet at, guys? Where's the marker for this that I just marked? Oh look, it's right there, it appeared, thanks. Mess this up, and you know what? I would surely try, but that's a lot to mess up. Nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna dip and then come back. Yay! Saved it. I'm not gonna shoot past on my first stream back to this. I'm probably gonna fuck it up anyway. The Wizard Overdrive in the new ship is great, and old ones not so much. But content so loot? No, but also then I lose like 10 minutes trying to loop back. I don't want to take 10 minutes. Also, my engines are. Why do I have? I don't even have weapons. I was important to do a loop of sightseeing. I'm good, thank you though. Appreciate it, but I'm good. I've done so many fucking loops. Come on, scanner. There we go. We have 6 probes. Let's go. See what we got. So we're launching probes so we can see what's on the planet. What up? Bottom left corner shows you the percentage of where the discovery rate is. Those 3 should be more than enough.
Surface scan by 50%.
Yeah,
Surface scan complete.
that's the I think the last thing I spent money on for this game was buying Celeste's voice. All right, so when you have stratum here, we don't have anything else here for exo. I mean, it's only one biological signal, so that's fine. What's that one mode? Probing for free? No, it's not free, but it doesn't cost you all that much, Smoosher. What's that one mode that lets me scan everything in the system individually by scanning for signals? I guess that one doesn't matter here because everything's already. I forget a lot of the commands on controller, which is the problem I'm having mostly right now. The FSS? Yeah! That's set that to a fire group, or is that just... and I think it's in FSS mode, right? Something I need to go into. Or... Alright, let's aim for somewhere nice and shiny. So those blue indicators are just telling you where the things could be. Not that it's 100%... I mean, I technically am seeing the planet, Kailas. I'm trying to get it to tell me where the goods are. So not far off the mark. Hit a rebound, so I don't know what it is. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna aim for this bit right there, right next to that brown bit to the left of it.
Orbital flight engaged.
Wow.
Greetings, Starfighter. You have been recruited by the Star League to defend the frontier against Xur and the Codan Armada.
Thank you, Bomate, for the biddies. There's some weird circular formations there. What do we got? Oh, there's just some big ass craters. How's it going, Bomage? Now the real question, who gets the reference? Not me. Alright, gliding time, let's go. Right, the glide is pretty gnarly. Let's not crash. Alright, let's find our little plant friends, or whatever they might be. I don't know what they are. But we're looking for something on the surface. And hope that gravity doesn't slam us down onto the ground. And as part of the immersion, but it always sort of makes me giggle a little bit if you listen carefully. Are they right? Oh, they are right there. Is that it? Or is that just rock? I can't tell. Wrong button. Nailed it. Let's show baguette, Nami. I will show you
Landing gear deployed.
the real meaty baguette, not the plush one. The real fleshy one. Here you go, Nami. Look at that. This is just for Nami. Nobody else can look. This is just Nami. Please enjoy the baguette. Look at the curve. Look at the crevices. No, Nami, don't look at it. That thing is 3 months old. Oh, that is it over there. Nice. Well, I guess we'll go out there on our SRV because I ain't about running out there that, no. That's how I live my life. Okay, you can lick all 3 of them at the same time if you want. Should absolutely have a blur filter for that one.
Low gravity warning.
Wow, wow. I can't believe Beta is bullying somebody that he mods for. Wait, that's what mods do. Never mind. As you were. Oh, this one has striations and everything. Wait, is that because Nami... Did Nami show up to this planet and lick these things? Nami, what have you said about licking aliens? Ah. They look shiny? No, they're pretty shiny. Look at that. They even glow green like Walmart shrimp. Do it with consent? Exactly. Alright, emerald organic. Stratum... Excuse me? Stratum what? Cucumisus. Alright. There you go. ESL, don't expect me to pronounce any of these things correctly. It's just not going to happen. But we out here trying. Alright, there's one over to the right, one to the straight ahead. So which is the one? We can try this one right here, but I think it'll be too far away. Stratum, these nuts. Fucking got them. Oh, nice. I got a 2,500 credit discovery voucher. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Okay, unsafe temperatures. No, they're blue. That's unfortunate. Alright, we gotta go further in. Happy birthday, Narshe. Happy birthday, Narshe. It's not Narshe's birthday. But happy birthday all the same. This one should be far enough away from the first one that we can tag it. Something you can exchange for 2,500 credits because FDev loves balancing exploration rewards. Gotcha. Nice. Alright, let's get it. Hello, my lumpy friend. Nice. 2 out of 3. Oh, I think I saw one far to the right here. So, 3-point turn. They're up there, but that might be too close. But oh, no. It's fine. Where was I going? No, I think I was going this way. But just a little bit slower. 2 things are always true. It's my birthday and it's Maggie's birthday. You got a problem with that? No. Space nerd? No, I don't got a problem with it. Happiest of birthdays, Narshe and Maggie as well. Both of you, please. Enjoy your birthdays. Mimi, if you want a muffin, I can get you one. So I'm going to Costco tomorrow. I might just be picking up more muffins. Oh no! I have a controversial opinion that's only controversial to Mimi. The blueberry muffin from Costco is superior to the orange cran muffin from Costco. I prefer orange cranberry over blueberry, but in this case, the Costco blueberry muffin is too powerful. Sir, do you have drops enabled? Yes. My drops are always enabled. I am an enabler of drops, so you should be getting credit towards a paint job. What kind? I don't know. But I always have drops enabled for every game possible. If it has drops and I stream it, according to Twitch, it should be on. Hell yeah, let's go. Stratum cucumber osis. I guess I'm pretty sure I do, right? I think somebody wasn't Mimi and Smusher both saying that they both got drops. I haven't had a paint job since uni when I met this nice painter boy. I love that for you. You got the drops? Alright, so the drops are in fact on. I guess I should put that in the subject, the title of my stream instead of just, hey, I quit this game 4 years ago and now I'm back. What up? Already got the partner in Normie drops, just curious. Gotcha, yeah. Whatever drops may be available for a stream of my type, they are there for you. Oh, there we go. I'm sure Mimi's gonna redeem that drop for that paint job any day now. So where's our next one? So we're done with Popolo. It says Lahawa has two different kinds of stratum cucumisis, but I only saw the one type that we just got. I don't know if I'm reading this right. It says count 2. It also says the Popolo had 7 counts, so I probably could have lingered there and gotten different varieties than what I did, but that would require me to go back. So I think we're good there. I suppose I could go around trying to find the other one. Can give it a cursory look over. Yeah, I've been killed so many times, and Lee, you're in alone. You're pretty broke? Yeah, no, it's much easier to make money, especially with other methods beyond mining. Alright, well, we got the lime flavored ones, so
Landing gear retracted.
maybe I don't go that fast. Generally just looking around for something that isn't lime colored or flavored. And hope that it spawns. Yeah, I mean, I think those are them. Are they? They might be.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, those are them. Okay, well, there you go. How do you get your ship clean in outer space? Do you give it a meteor shower? I try not to. To be fair, if you do give it a meteor shower, Don, you would get it clean. Mostly because you would never have to use it ever again. In Elite Dangerous, you do the classic where you just paint over it. Just paint over it. Why clean when you can just repaint it and be like, you know what, good luck. That's the next ship owner's problem, not mine. Alright, what are these little dudes? And how come everything's green? White tomato, I'm simply asking
Low gravity
questions.
warning.
Yes, you are. Alright, so where did we see those little dudes? Front of the ship is above me. Alright, so we saw them up and to the left, I think. I wonder if it was just these things already same as before, except that the textures weren't fully loaded, so it was like. So that's emerald. That's what we've already gotten. I think the textures just weren't loaded yet, so it looked different, but it's really just the same stuff. Ow, that's a rock. Holy shit. Unhand me. Like a billionaire's car, ticket to meet the space flowers, and you'll get a new ship soon enough. Yeah, you know, I'm actually taking them on. I tend to nope. Any second now. Nope. Okay. What about over here? I've never actually taken on the Thargoids. I did watch Zabes do it, but I never took it. Went down that route myself. Alright, so that's also emerald. Okay, I mean, I think we're. Do I bother trying to find this second strand, or just, you know, screw off somewhere else to the next planet in the routes that I'm on? Oh, she a little bumpy. I'm guessing those are also the same over there. Gotta look closer and make sure. And especially when we're doing this for the cache, it would make more sense for sure to at least double check. They're looking pretty similar. Yeah, the same thing. I'll double check just to be sure. Yep. Alright, we're out. Angry SRV sounds. I got some air, nice. I was almost there. Almost nailed it. Okay, we can go up on the ship and see if we can actually find something from above, but it seems like, again, you start getting to
Landing gear retracted.
you start getting to a little bit of a loop, right? Is it worth it? No more than the same little green guys. What's over here? Oh, flew by past it, whatever it was. But these do look to be more of the emerald strand. Yeah, I'm not seeing different from what we've already found. Also alarming, I didn't finish the thought last time, but you can kind of hear it there. But you can kind of hear like the sound of wind. I don't think I should be hearing that inside my ship, I gotta be honest. Slightly alarming. Alright, we'll just check out this hole down here and then... Red, Mammy? I got you, Mammy. I got you in a second. Hello? No, those are looking pretty green. Alright, we'll go over one more segment. There we go. Red for space. I don't know why I read it space, but here we are. Yeah, I mean, you can see it there. There's still a lot more, but it's all the same green colored stuff. Not exactly a lot of variations. Same type of exobiology item to get as well, so it's not like it's, you know, I'm seeing it wrong or it's not loading properly. It just doesn't look like it is what I want it to be, which is fine. That's okay. Anything down there? Just a little peek. Don't really see much of anything. Yeah. Alright, we'll just call this planet done. Or as done as I'm willing to commit to it anyway. And then we can just skedaddle. It's like a meteorite right there. Something, we ain't found shit. Alright, up we go. The next planet on our little route here is Takane Sector KN. Alright. Does it say to when? It's KN, KNS. KNS B4C2. What B4? -2, 40 light years away. And we're looking for planet C4.
Drive charging.
C4, I'm sure it'll be an explosive find. There we go, there.
4, 3,
Scoot.
2, 1, engage.
Again, I missed the audio for this game. It's just exceptional. The sound, it doesn't, the music is really, really good. But it doesn't always play when you're on your ship. It does play when you're on foot though.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Here. So, I mean, oh, this is all unexplored too. Jeez. So we'd have to go to FSS mode to even grab these. I mean, it's worth it. It's unexplored for me, right? How does one get into FSS mode on controller? Controls, ship controls. Mode switches. Oh, that ain't it. Enter is Y plus right bumper. Alright, so this is the other scanner that's in this game. As you can see there along the bottom light there, bottom line, you got squigglies. Those squigglies are signals. When you get close to a body, you can see the arrows line up. Which means you're somewhat close. You can see them light up here. And that tells you where the bodies are. It's like a minigame. This is where my PS5 controller just absolutely loses its shit, by the way, in FSS mode. It does not like it. Also, I just really like the sounds that it makes here. It's pretty neat. I mean, that sure is a planet. I'm sure, I'm sure people can see that. Alright, there's one over here. What are you? Are you just a meteor belt? Nope, you're a planet. Oh, what are you? There we go. Still got more over here though. So essentially you go to those lit up spots and then you check your thing there on the slider to see what responds. What's actually a celestial body? What is it? If you go far enough on the left hand side of the bar there, you eventually just get to asteroid belts and stuff like that. So I'm just here looking for planets. I'm not here looking for Araxla or whatever. There's something here. It's a goddamn asteroid belt, isn't it? Yeah. There's nothing else there. It was just that one signal that was messing with things. Big planet. And if you do, I'm going quick because I've already seen this before, but if you stop there, you can actually listen to the planet. And the audio that comes back from it. Oh, that's Silver. How's it going, dude? Welcome on in. Good evening. So we have 4 more planets to go. You can't see because my big ass head is in the way, but we got 4 more bodies to find. Oh, it's gonna be over here, okay. And as you discover this, they do come off of the little slider bar there. Oh, over here. Okay, A2. So as you can see that we're just down to this here, so we won't get any. So it's right here, I guess. There's that one and the one over here.
System scan complete.
Yay, we did it. And the planet I'm looking for is C4. Alright, C4, where are you? A, B, C. Oh, we're going to the very... Okay, we're going to the ass end of the system, apparently. 18,000, okay. Get your... Get ready to be a hot minute to get there. 1,800 away. 18,000, not 1,800. But this is one of the views I had for a long time whenever I was out there in the Type 7 when I first started playing the game and I was trucking along, was just views like this as I was hoping I didn't get interdicted as I just filled up my little ship. Not so little ship. And hauled ass over here. Do I have messages up there? Yes, your Sidewinder has arrived, thanks. Your Imperial Cutter has arrived, thanks. I've been promoted to mostly directionless. Thank you, game. Congratulations, Commander. You have earned the rank of mostly directionless in the field of exobiology. You can now pledge yourself to one of the powers. Fuck the powers. One pending friend request. Who is this? Frag, let's fucking go! But yeah, so this is where a lot of the game is time is spent if you're doing not necessarily exploration, because exploration obviously depends, right? Mixed bag, depending on where you're at, what you're looking for. But some of them can be super long treks. I think I did one yesterday that was like 42,000 away from where I ported it in, something like that. It was something ridiculous. And so that took a few minutes because you can only go so fast. But how goes the hell diving? Hopefully nobody's dropped, you know, any stratagems on Finny today. I see that you're in it because I saw Smoosher log in and I needed to talk shit, so I tabbed into that to see. But it should be fun to get in there today and see about the war bond. See if it's actually worth the cash, because it is more expensive than a regular war bond. Your mod, they're all broken. No! That sucks, Zabes. That sucks. You had I wouldn't call them mods, you had an experience going for yourself, so that's unfortunate. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get them all back up and running. And also, since, quick thought, it just occurred to me, there is Super Cruise Assist now. There's a module you can buy that you can slap onto your ship that I'm assuming regulates your speeds here, so that way you arrive without doing the loop of scenic tour. I'm gonna take a pass hold hours tonight, but you guys have fun. Thank you. We will, Beta, and you know, obviously get your rest and all that. Yeah, see, you know, I thought about it, Jim, but it's not that far off. It's only 19 grand off, and we're almost there. And it lets me talk to chat and engage with people, so it's not too bad. But obviously, off stream, I should stop being a giant weenie and actually give it a shot. Also, 4 gigabyte patch with no notes. That's a bit weird. That's a big patch for no notes. Xbox prep. But yeah, no, again, kind of hard to see from here, but you can obviously look around when you're out here flying. But there goes our planet. I tend to slow down when it gets to about 6 on the counter there, because then you start to lose control, and then you're doing the loop. But if you look at the center console, there's a big circle, and then to the right of it, you can see some arrows going up. That's my speed. Ideally, you want to stay within the blue lights. Unless, you know, you're just out here blasting it. I'm sorry, as it started, we did run 3 minutes of at the top of the hour over on the Twitch side of things. That's just how Twitch works right now. Thank you for your patience. I get next to nothing out of it, but it does, that's just how the system works right now. So, thank you. Obviously, you won't miss much outside of me trying to find a spot here to land at. Oh, looking at the surface scanner already. 4 probes, alright. We got this. We can do it. Let's see what we got.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan complete.
So we have Cactoida, Fungoida, Stratum. Damn, we got a lot here, okay. Tussock, oh, Jesus. Alright, I don't know what Cactoida is, but it seems to be in very, very, very small areas. Alright, I mean, we'll go aim for this spot over here on the lighter side of things so that we can actually... I wonder if it'd be easier on the dark side of things to try and find it. Nah, I'm sure it doesn't matter. Do you really like hills? Yeah. Those cactoids? Freaking cactoids. Alright, you don't want to land too short of it either, because once you get down there, it do
Orbital flight engaged.
be significant lengths to try and get there, so. But I can't wait for the HOTAS to get here. I'm curious as to how much easier it'll be to drive. Obviously right now I'm on the PS5 controller. And I'm used to playing on Xbox controllers, so I think I'm going to do a mixture of keyboard and HOTAS. HOTAS these nuts, fucking goddamn. Thank you for your contribution. The HOTAS you say, that's the one right there in our shay. Or driving from orbital cruise into the glide. Ah, this is gonna suck. How are we looking down there? Yeah, alright. I sure hope I don't have to drive my SRV down there too much. Alright, we'll aim for this area over here. Let's see if we can find them right away. The other stuff was pretty much available everywhere on the planet. But it was just, but we do have 6 notable signals to go through. So ideally somewhere around here, we'll find our little cactoid buddies. But it's not very bright here. It's kind of dark. Nothing super visible here yet. I do see something up there though. Alright. Let's see what we can find.
Landing gear deployed.
I was saying, man, why is the light here so red? Okay, let's see what we got here. What are we working with? How's my fuel? My fuel's fine.
Low gravity warning.
Thank you, Celeste. I may have picked a terrible spot for this. Also, we're just very... Oh, there was something there. Wait, is that it right there? Is that little guy right there? He's just a silly little guy. $50,000 credits for a discovery voucher. I'll take that. I ain't mad. I made a PlayStation account for nothing. For nothing? Why'd you make it for nothing? What happened, Nami? Oh, there's more dudes over there. I didn't even see those guys. Hello. Hello, plant friend. What are you? Frutetia metallicum teal. I was trying to gift digital games, but you cannot. Yeah, Sony's real fucking weird about that sort of thing, Nami. It sucks. Like, they make it incredibly difficult, and I don't know why. Normally, Sony wants to take all of our money and then some. But when it comes to, like, gifting digital anything, they're like, no! I don't get it. Man, this planet is wild with the darkness here. And we're so far away, I guess. Alright, what do we have over here? Back to the SRV and then we'll see what we can see around here.
Caliente.
It's kinda lonely over on the YouTube, so I came over here.
Hola, Zippy. Yeah, I get that. The YouTube doesn't get a lot of traction because it's mostly live streaming, but you know what? I appreciate you being over there all the same. And thank you very much for those 4 years of support, Zippy. Let me know what you want to vote for our cooking stream. It is potato versus corn currently. Corn is getting beat up pretty significantly. Potatoes are comfortably in the lead. But thank you very much and welcome back. But yeah, it do be a little lonely over there for sure. Now we need to find 2 more samples of this exact plant because that's what we need in order to complete the. Oh, are you friends? Are you far enough away? I hope so. They are nice. Yeah, teal. So we're 2 out of 3, so we need 1 more. I was there, but the chat didn't load, and I want to chat with streamer and call him. Yeah, I don't know. The YouTube chat does tend to be a little on the funky side of things. I don't know why, Narshay. Sometimes it doesn't even load up for me. And I'm like, but I'm the streamer. This is all about me. And YouTube's like, shut up. No. I don't know. Alright, we need 1 more little planty dude. Look, I can call you bad here, it's true. You can also call me bad in my DMs and everything else, so, you know. I am very easily accessible if you're willing to type. Imagine accessibility to a dude. But calling you bad in your DMs is more affectionate or lewd. Depends on the tone and how you say it. And how tsundere I'm feeling that day. I DM'd you evidence that Rosa agrees with you. When you get there, you'll understand. Let me see. Give me no context. Listen, even what's the saying? Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Even an incredibly stupid. And then I agree too. Wow. That is the weirdest thing yet on Twitch. Went to close a different stream that had gone to a raid journey. Ad break was ongoing, but there was no ad playing. Instead, a big purple commercial break in progress was shown by Twitch. Yeah. I think it's the thing that happens when they don't have any ads for that ad block, I think. I've never seen it myself, but I have heard of it happening. You've had that before? Don't talk to me or my daughter ever again. Come on, Rosa, we're leaving. No, you can't take Rosa. Come on, Hershey. Listen, I've said that I am open to hearing more when I get there. Look, when you go behind the wall portal. Exactly. Just like that. So look, I need your help picking something. I will pick whatever you want. You point me at it. Okay. I like the one on the left. The details on the right one are cute, but the one on the left are, for me, is cuter. Thank you. I provide a service. I will blindly pick things for you with no context. It's a service I provide. I am not responsible for what comes of that, but I will gladly blindly pick for you. Man, I haven't played Portal forever. I was watching somebody else play Portal recently, and I was like, that was a hell of a game. Oh! I'm sure we're fine. Fuel. We're still good on fuel. I desire a little... Is that something else altogether? Is that something else? Son of a bitch. I think that's something else. I forget how to get my little cannon out so I can actually look around. Oh, here they go right here. Nailed it. Nailed it. Alright. Give me the scan of the plants and nobody gets... Well, I'm assuming they get run over anyway, but... Hell yeah, let's go. Alright, we got our fruit metallicum in teal color just for beta. You think it's T or Y by default? What button is Y? Not that one. Bro, I can't do a custom gift card amount. Sony Y. Yeah, they want you to buy the letter. Oh, the letter Y. I was like, but this is the Xbox controller. Alright, the ship's over there. Let's go back to our ship. Because I'm not about to search for anything in this damned valley. Crater? Crater Valley. Wait, so is this actually something? Or is this just, are these just rocks? Busted rocks. Oh, just fucking rocks. Never mind. So again, having never done exobiology, I don't know what a lot of things look like. Some of them are pretty obvious. Are those meteorites over here? No, those are... Oh, they're little rocky dudes. Hello. Man, I've seen this movie. I know what's gonna happen as soon as I put my face over that. Nah. Time to get a hug to the face. What the hell are you? Cactoida. Oh, these are the actual cactoids. Lapis mauve. Do you think they found it easy to grow here? Or you think they started somewhere else and they had to move up here? Come on. You can't throw tomatoes at somebody in space. Unless they're space tomatoes. In which case. Bet. Okay, fair. Wanna bet? No. I'm not a gambling man. I'm good, thank you. Alright, how did I drive past those bulbous cactoids? Alright, well now we know what we're looking for. Let's skedaddle back to the ship and look for them. You and Ray sharing that one brain cell. Oh, there was something over there. That's just plant though, right? He puts them in a can, a rail gun. Bless the rail gun. Alright, let's go back on the ship and we'll look around for little rocky dudes. And also, I think this one of the things I like about this is that you can literally just get on the SRV. That is, excuse me, Mandy? That ain't safe. I had the computer, I sent my ship away, dismissed it, and then I called it back, and then it landed solely on the front foot with her entire ass up in the air. Thank you, computer, for your driving skills. It was beautiful. However, the downside to that was that the ass into the ship was so high that I couldn't actually get into the ship. What's going on, Dizzy? I couldn't get in it. Alright, let's go find some more of these. More of these dudes. Would it be better if I were in night vision? Would that help at all, I wonder? I mean, I guess a little bit, right? It'll make things stand out a bit. Two tips for the plans? Go on. I desire tips very much, standard. Let me know. Hopefully you're having a good evening, Dizzy.
Landing gear retracted.
So how long was your break? About 4 years, Dizzy. I came back a couple days ago, but I was off for 4 years. After Odyssey landed, I put a couple thousand hours into the game, and I was like, you know, maybe this expansion in its initial release isn't for me. I was kind of super excited for the on foot sort of combat content that they were talking about, and it just felt like, I don't know, it missed a mark for me personally. So I was like, okay, maybe it's time for a break. And so that was at the time when another game I was playing, Final Fantasy 14, was in the middle of Shadowbringers, one of the best expansions that game or any other game has ever had. And so I was like, maybe we give this a little break. So I went and I played that. I think there's them over there. Let's see. So yeah, it's been a hot minute since I've played this game. Only just got back, bought my fleet carrier back after chucking it, and because obviously I didn't want to eat the costs of that for however long I was going to be away from the game. And I've kept up with it because obviously I enjoyed the game. So I wanted to see, I think those are them. One, they show on night vision and thus have hitboxes. Plants are immovable, and if you crash into them, you take no you take no damage. Okay, there they go. But yeah, it's pretty wild. The game is obviously still, you know, the base game that I played is still there because they haven't, you know, changed a ton of things. But things are slightly different. And also, I mean, I'm different after 4 years, so it's been fun. It's been enjoyable. That's two. We just need one more. So you can use them as braking pads. I wanted... I mean, I'm assuming that wasn't too difficult of a thing to find out, right? I don't think you have to pay too many commanders too much cash to get them to poke something with their ship. Alright, that one's blue, so I mean, it's obviously too close. But what about these over here? Still blue. I hope it's not mega far away. Let's see that. Still blue. What about the very edges over here? Nope, all blue. No, but what about it down here? There's one down there, right? Yeah. Is that one there? That's something different. Blue as well. It was first figured out with SRVs, then for science with ships. I love it. Love it. There's one dude over here. What about you, my friend? You're also blue. If you look in the bottom left corner, you can see my suit's stats. Energy, oxygen, all that. So, something to keep in mind. Let's see much more over here. I think the codex tells you how far apart they are. Really? So you're a sci-fi fan? I am. If so, did you try other games in this genre? And if so, what were your experiences? In this kind of super hard sim, space sim, not quite. I played other games along the lines like a Mass Effect, and looking forward to, God, what's it called? There's another game coming out soon that's going to make me even more broke. But I do tend to like me some space games. But I don't necessarily stick to any one genre. I do tend to move about. Cactoida, this one. Let's see. Where's, I mean, it doesn't really tell me much there. 300 meters. 300 meters. But yeah, like, I do enjoy a good space adventure. The Mass Effect 1, 2, 3, Andromeda. But nothing that's, again, this hard of a sim like Elite. But I mean, like, I haven't tried Star Citizen outside of one open beta years ago. So, not been down that route. Don't think I would ever go down that route unless it fully releases. So when that happens, more than willing to give it a chance, especially now that I have a PC that can handle all this. The PC I had back in, when I was playing this in 2021, not even remotely close to being on par with the monstrosity I'm in right now. So, but I do remember, I think the servers had a lot of lag with Star Citizen on that open beta, and it was just like, I can't even get 10 FPS here. The servers were just hurting the entire time, and I was like, okay. I do hear that if you can get it to work, it is essentially a screenshot simulator. It's that pretty, so. But I did play a wide variety of games. Do love me some survival games. Waiting for that Enshrouded patch to come out. Enshrouded patch, by the way. Now with more fish. But I couldn't really tell you a lot about space games that are like story-based games. Because that's what I mostly play. I mostly play story-based games. I like being told a story. I'm a sucker for a good story. We just finished Cyberpunk 2077 yesterday, and that was an experience, and I'm all sad that it's over. But I'm also excited to get back in there and play that one again real soon. But yeah, I tend to mostly stick to story-based games more than anything else, because I do like me a good story. Why are you freaking out with your alarm? No, I want to
Landing gear deployed. Landing gear retracted.
Okay, there we go. I think I see one right there. Alright, I forgot to turn night vision back on. I forgot what the hotkeys are for night vision. Enshrouded, yeah, I mean, obviously we don't know when the patch is coming, right? But we'll probably have a server for that when it does come back out, so we can try it again, since I was unable to save our last one. So more story-driven games, but sometimes space and sci-fi. Also working for you, yeah. I'm still trying to remember that one game that's coming out, but it's a story-based game. It's not a sim game like this. Obviously, there's No Man's Sky that I played for a little bit. Looking forward to their new game that's coming out as well. About it, when we can go, Enshrouded is probably my favorite survival game. It's so well done. Is it perfect? No. Does it need a little tweaking? Yes. Excuse me. But like 90% of Enshrouded is just very complex. Yeah. 90% of Enshrouded is a lot of fun. And when you add friends into the mix, it's even better. But you can definitely do everything by yourself. I see you right there. Hello, little friends. Over to the right, to the left there. But Enshrouded is exceptional. It took everything that Valheim did, and I enjoyed Valheim a lot.
Landing gear deployed.
But it took everything that Valheim did and made it better. And I still think okay, are you okay, PC? Are you, girl? You okay? I don't think she's gonna park there. Somebody needs to tell her, Mandy, you can't park there. Let's usher it along over here a little bit. Let's see if this is a better spot for it. I believe in you. Come on. It's not that hard.
Beta, beta, bata, beta, beta, both.
Mate.
Yeah.
Mate.
Yeah.
You got a license to be scanning these aliens?
Yeah, no.
By the way, you can park there. Double fines.
Low gravity warning.
For the biddies. I don't need a license to scan these alien life forms. What do you mean? I can be out here scanning. I'm just scanning. How dare you, first of all? So that's another life form. I'm not looking for you yet. I'm not. You are after this. I need to find my little cactoids. There's something up there. It's the scanner's picking up something. What? I don't know. Okay, I mean, good. This is here. We need these, but these aren't what I'm looking for now. Excuse me as I drive right through. My bad. My bad. I'm sure they'll be fine. I'm sure evolution will... They'll come back hardier and ready to live their best lives. There's something over here. It's just that thing right there, which again I don't need. I desire the round balls, please.
Beta, 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 both.
Yes.
Mate, you just fucking killed those aliens. I am afraid we are going to have to take your driving license.
No, I don't have a
Move it
license
back
to
to the
begin
ship
with.
and wait for Space AAA.
No. Can't make me think of the biddies. How dare you? Uncharted is a German developer. Couldn't believe... I mean, they did very good. As well as... again, to take the genre from what other games had done, like Valheim, and then doing a significantly better job. I still say Valheim Fishy Boat Times is peak, not like peak the game, but peak survival. I was very, very pleasantly surprised. And Shudder wasn't even on my radar. Nope, I'm not going down there. I'm just gonna get stuck. Alright, I need to go somewhere else. This is not where my round boys are, at the very least. I'm not finding them. It's a shame because we have 3 other life forms down here that we can scan, but we can't scan them because we're 2 out of 3. We need all 3 in order to get credits, so that's not here. Unfortunate. Oh, we skedaddled way far from our ship. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about the sounds. It's okay. Alright, that is my ship. What's this over here? Is this a... Yeah, that's another one. Okay, literally everything I need is here except for the... Oh, we got sage. Nice. It's a shame one of the suit upgrades wasn't scanned more than... Yeah, seriously. Like, you can engineer the Artemis suit, right? Zippy, so it would make sense, or at least, you know, maybe scan a larger radius or get more information. Literally anything if you bother to put in the time to upgrade your Artemis suit. It would have been nice to have something that's of a benefit, information-wise. Literally anything. I'm running on a base level 1 Artemis suit out of Jameson, just because, you know, that's all I really had there. So I didn't want to go out there and spend the time trying to find a level 2, or I don't even have the parts to engineer it. You can engineer several ships, but not any suits. Okay, what if we go across the canyon here and go over there? Anything down there? I mean, there's some stuff, but are they rocks or what I actually need? Hello? No, that's not what I need. Maybe they're down alongside. They seem to have like been up in the rocky area. So not really where they would be down there. What's that right there? There's some stuff right here. It looks like the general area where they would be, but it looks like something else. I better get some sleeps. Have a good night, Zippy. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you again for the support, dude. No, those are the ones that Nami licked earlier, so not what we're looking for. Well, nothing down there. This terrain here is pretty treacherous too. It would suck to be down there on foot. And be bumpy as hell on the SRV. It's more of the ones that Nami licked. That's what they're gonna be called now, by the way. Those are the the alien life forms that Nami licked. As one does. I probably should have gone somewhere denser, but here we are. Also, I'm curious, if you look in the center console there, you can actually see where my ship is in regards to the terrain and how close I get. Those dudes, but those aren't what we're looking for. Not yet, anyway. We haven't scanned them on this planet. Okay, what about down there? What are you? No, not what I need. Don't hit the mountain. Important bit there. I don't care if you have a flea carrier nearby. If you blow yourself up. No, I don't want you to.
Landing gear retracted.
I'm trying to look around, not land. I'm assuming it would be easier with night vision on to see the bodies around here. But they also come in clusters, so I can't imagine it's going to be like one off out here in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, it's just a rock. I'm not sure this is what they had in mind for for flying around on the Mandalay, but here we are. It's a shame. I wanted to be done in time to be able to go and sell. Which were obviously oh, there's those them? No, those aren't them. I got excited for a second there. Let's go over to this way over here. You can always use your camera, by the way, to look around as well. Scan around. We don't really see much there. We can drop here, I guess, up there, and take a look. Before I just flat out zip away a few hundred meters and try elsewhere. I see some plants there, but that's not what I want. I don't need plants. Alright, what if we scoot over here to this mountainside? Let's go. Maybe we'll have more luck on this side. That was a little close. That's fine. We're just being exact and making sure we get there fast and efficiently. Paint stick, come on, ship. I scooched it forward and that was enough. Okay. I mean, good enough. That works for me. But I think according to this calculator thing, each of the discoveries here, the ones that I got 3 for, it's about 19 million a pop. So,
Low gravity warning.
probably looking at about 100 mil or so. Roughly. Which again, not exactly, you know, gangbusters levels of cash, but for just being out here relaxing, hanging out, talking to the homies and being in space, not too bad. I'm not interested in min-maxing after the low temperature diamond rush that we had, so. Especially when it cost me next to nothing to do this. Which is why I'm also in no real rush to get to taking my fleet carrier out there and scanning far more remote places just because I'm fine just vibing. Not much on the side. There's some little plants there. But again, not what I'm looking for. These cactus are really being not what I'd call cooperative. We'll go towards the edge of the rim here, which is where we found the last two segments. It was right at the very edge of a cliff. That's not it. You gotta be careful here. I don't want to go flying off the edge. I don't think there's actually a cliff here. It's just a very steep descent, maybe? Oh, something over here. What? I don't know. Just more planty dudes. Just silly little planty guys. Love that for them. So you can see the blue reticle in the middle. That's my composition scanner. So if it lights up, that tells me it's something wherever I was aiming at. Oh, is there in that general direction. Which is kind of a really shitty way to tell. It's just plants here on the ground. You can see them from here. Not necessarily what I was looking for. Not exactly this thing to aim at them either. Wrong button. How am I on fuel? What's still pretty good on fuel? If they're located across this bit here, that's when I sent you something incredibly stupid. Okay. I'll have to look at that after stream, Nami, because it made me think of you and Psyche. Listen, I'm on board with it. I just going off of the image, I'm on board with it. Alright, let's go as far down here as we can go. Did you send it to Psyche as well? Okay. Not much over here either, unfortunately. Come on. This is where the patience comes in for this sort of thing. Especially, I'm guessing someone who's relatively really new to it, not relatively really new to it. Not losing my patience, just trying to find the very last one that I need. Yes, you did. Nice. I look forward to seeing what it do. What's over here? I don't like how steep that is. And it's very viable. It's very much possible that because again, I've not done this before. I don't know where to look or how to canvas better. But maybe. Maybe I'm missing something. Oh, it's rough out here, and that is very that is very steep. Don't worry about that noise. Alright, let's go back down from whence we came. Seems like this one's a bust too, but I mean at least the other life that we're looking for is in this general area as well, so that'll be nice. Once I can actually, you know, move on to literally anything else. Alright, let's go back up the mountain. Yeah, I don't think that kind of terrain is where the cactoids grow. Alright, back to the ship. The question is, where was my ship? I think it was this way. So any of that mountain. Oh, that was close. Almost tipped over. Aggressive SRV sounds. Where is my ship at? Oh, my ship just fucked off. I went too far away from it. Alright, let's get up to somewhere safe and then we'll call it back down. What is this? This is bacterium. So that's bacterium stage. It's the first thing that we found up here, so that's fine. That means this particular plant, no big thing. We already got that. And that's that, right? That's the bacterium right there. Yeah, alright, so let's go find a nice spot to call our ship back to. Assuming such a spot exists. What are you, little guy? Alright, so the little shrub that we haven't gotten yet. Alright. Okay, sure. Nice. So, mental note, that's what I need to farm next. Well, you know, discover. After I get my little cactoid dudes. Alright, ship, come back to me. I need you.
Ship record.
Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. Where's our ship at? Yeah, no. Beta. Hello. Alright, so she's up there. You can see that's that blue square in the air. Yeah, she's gonna fly over. Oh, she's gonna land over there. Okay. There she is. Hi, Mandy. Please don't land on me. Please don't be. No, back in the fuck out of that. Excellent parking job. Couldn't have done it better myself. Oh, I nailed it. Nice. Our fuel levels are pretty nice on both SRV and the ship, so I can essentially just linger here. The fuel's in the bottom right hand screen. It's hard to see because this planet's red as heck, and the UI is orange as heck. But and I think I'll stream this again at some point. I'm not sure when, but when I do, I will ideally by then the UI thing that people use will have been repaired and will be good to go, and it'll be a much nicer, prettier color scheme. It's over here somewhere, up on the mountain itself, instead of... Oh, there's something over there. What are you?
Landing gear retracted.
Back it up. I want to see what that was, not try and land. It's a different kind of plant from when we sat over there, so that's nice. But definitely not the cactoids. These are not the cactoids I'm looking for, unfortunately. See, it sucks, because again, this is the limitation of having to get 3 different scans can kind of suck. Because either I can't set markers down, I believe, so I have to actually either remember the spot or try and find more of them elsewhere. So your husband told me to tell you chicken is done. I'm coming over. Listen, say less. All I need to know. Oh, look at all that pile of chicken. Jesus Christ. Man, I just look. Mira, husbando talks. I go look. That is. I would like all that, yes, please. So it's time for bed? Not quite. It's time for democracy soon, Starchy. Democracy calls to us. ODST edition. Again, you already licked it all. Do you guys have a dedicated fryer, Nami? Or you just got a pot full of oil ready to go? Democracy can wait? You know, normally it would, but these days, Starchy, not so much. Just a pot of oil? Gotcha. I haven't made fried chicken in forever. Maybe if potato wins for Monday, I will make fried chicken with mashed potatoes and gravy from scratch. Democracy, democracy, let's fucking go. Where are you? You little cactoid fiends. I mean, we could go back up the big ass mountain and see if we can find it there, but... Can you make me buttermilk? Because I've made it before, yeah, I have a recipe from a friend that works very well. But yes, I can in fact make buttermilk biscuits. Very good ones too. Fluffy, layers, buttery goodness. I do know how to cook and bake. Yeah, corn. Look, listen, corn's putting up a good fight, but potato, the mighty potato is apparently mightier than I thought. Cactoids, nope. I mean, would they even be down here in the valley, or would they be up there? I mean, I think they want to be up on top of the mountain. What's your tier list of vegetables? I don't have one, but vegetables that I do like, most vegetables. I enjoy fruits and vegetables. Love me some cauliflower and broccoli. Carrots are up there. And before I'm corrected and told those aren't vegetables. I returned to your desk. Excellent job, husbando. The chicken looks crispy and delicious. I long for your chicken. Oh, actually, there's stuff over here. What is this? I just need one little round boy to scan. Is that it right there? No, just a rock. Where does okra fall? I've never had okra. Never had it. You long for your husband's hot meat? I do. Constantly. Yeah, I've never had okra. So I could not tell you where it lands. But I also tend to eat my vegetables raw as much as I can. Broccoli, raw. Cauliflower, raw. You name it. It tends to be... Oh, shit! That's okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it. There are no other passengers on board. That's unfortunate. But that is one of the dangers of flying this close to the ground. I've heard most raw okra is not one of them though. Gotcha. Oopsies. It's okay, like the flying is coming back to me bit by bit. Would you be over here? Would you make my life easier and just be somewhere where I can scan you, please, Cactoid-chan? Let's go look over here. It's okay, I'm sure the integrity of my ship wasn't at all damaged by that. That's what the shields are for. You got more little dudes on the ground there. Still not what I need though. Excuse me? What did those... And let's try and land here. See if there's anything here. In this general area.
Landing gear deployed.
Alignment, okay. Yeah, I tend to like my vegetables raw and plain. I don't need much on them. I'm good. Oh shit! Okay. I see what I must do. I like raw veggies or roasted. Roasted is kind of nice. Depends on the vegetable itself. But for the most part, yeah, I like it raw. Maybe roasted with a little bit of oil, salt, and pepper. And Kelly's mom makes this thing where it's literally just cauliflower, broccoli, and I guess bacon. And obviously bacon's great, but it tastes all right, especially when it's just got a little bit of toastiness to them. Alright, this is unfortunate, chat. I failed you. I did not get to scan the last cactoid yet, but I've not given up on it. Ow, my body. We will at some point find it. You're not late, you're not, Smushy. This is Metallicum Teal. No new trace found. That's my ship. That's Mandy. I'm Solu. Thanks for hanging out, friends. I appreciate your company. We're going to wrap it up on YouTube. Bye, YouTube. We do normally stream 6 days a week here. Sundays and Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern. So if you enjoy yourself today, feel free to come on back. Hit the follow button if you so desire. I don't do a